Hi, and you're welcome to Miss Riley's Maths videos. I'm working through week 3 of our Algebra booklet for Junior Cert Higher Level Algebra. If you haven't got the booklet, I'm going to slowly scan the questions so you can see what they are. You can pause the video, work through these questions in your copybook at home, and then you can look back at the solutions. Okay, so there's the questions. So here we go. Starting with factorize. So you may want to pause it and try the questions if you haven't already. Starting with factorize. So factorize, remember, means look for what multiplies together to give this. Remember, we have highest common factor, we have grouping, we have trinomial, which means it has 3 terms and it's a product and sum usually, is how we do it. And then we have dots, which is the difference of 2 squares. So these are the 4 different options available to us at present. This looks like it's not a highest common factor, it's not a grouping, it's got an x squared, an x, and a number. It looks like a trinomial, a product and sum. So x squared plus 22x plus 57. The product is 57 and the sum is 22. So factors of 57. 1 and 57, 3 and 19, and there aren't any. So 3 and 19, they work anyway, because 3 plus 19 is 22. So remember I said if it's 1x squared, we can go straight to the brackets, x by x, and then it doesn't really matter which way around I have these because it's a single x squared. Okay, so, and that's a single x squared, so the numbers can be either way and it'll still work. So x plus 3, x plus 19. The next one, so notice this isn't a 1x squared, but it is a prime. So 3 is prime. So really the options are to have x and 3x, or to have 3x and x. Okay? Now, I'm going to do it the longer way because this is good practice for when we have to do it the long way. So the product number is 3 times 4. Product number is 12, and the sum number is 7. So multiplies together to give 12 and adds together to give 7. I think you know already that that's 3 and 4. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this middle term up into 3 times 3 plus 4. So I've got 3x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 4. This stays as 3x squared, this stays as 4. So what I have, I'm just going to cover that up so it's not confusing us. But I have to factorize here. Let me just cover that up. Okay, so what I have to factorize here, I'm going to split it down the middle. What's common here? I'm now basically doing a grouping question. What's common here is 3x by x plus 1. And what's common here? Well, I know I need x plus 1 because I have it here, and I need a 4 outside. So it's 4 by x plus 1. So my factors are x plus 1 by 3x plus 4. That would give me 3x squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 4. Okay? Watch that one again if you didn't get that. Try it again. Okay. Here we have another trinomial, another product and sum. My product is minus 49 and my sum is minus 8. So 1 and 49, 2, it doesn't work, 3 doesn't work, 4 doesn't work, 7 and 7. So is this going to work? No, it's not. It's not possible to factorize it. Okay, if it was solved, I could use the minus b formula, but at present it's not possible to factorize. Okay, maybe it was meant to be a x squared minus 49, just like that, in which case it would be a dots, x minus 7, x plus 7. Okay, but anyway, it's not possible to factorize, so I must remember to tell you that in class. That's our factorizing. Find the value of x. So this is solve the equation. We're trying to find out what value of x works, and the way we do this is we get x's on one side, numbers on the other. Let's get our x's on this side and our numbers on this side. So that 4x, I want it to be gone, add 4x to the other side. So I've got 6x plus 14 is equal to 26. I'm going to subtract 14 from both sides, and I get 6x is equal to 12. Divide both sides by 6, and x is 2. Okay? 4x over 9 minus x over 2 is equal to 2/3. So that's nasty. What's nasty about it is that it's a fraction. And there's a couple of ways we can deal with this, but the easiest way is to multiply across each term by the lowest common multiple. So we want the LCM of 9, 2, and 3. And hopefully you'll know that that's 18, because 9 by 2 is 18. So 2 and 9 go in, and 3 goes into 9, and 3 goes into 18 6 times. So I'm multiplying across by 18. And what that does first, we'll see now. And that cancels that into that cancels that into that, and that cancels that into that. So what I've got is 2 by 4x. 2 by 4x minus 9x is equal to 12. So 8x minus 9x is equal to 12. So minus 1x is equal to 12. So x is equal to minus 12. So that's quite hard. I'm going to show you another way of doing that. I'm going to do it the next one, show you a different way. So in that one, we multiplied across everything by the lowest common multiple. In this one, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to write it as a single fraction. Right? So I'm going to write it as a single fraction, which means adding them up. And if you remember, when you add up fractions, you have to have them as with a common denominator. So my common denominator is going to be 4. So I've got x plus 2 over 4. If I'm going to write x minus 3 over 2 as something over 4, but I multiply 2 by 2 to get 4, I'm going to use a 2 times the x minus 3. Okay, and that's the same as this. It's just written over 4. And a half, as we know, is 2 quarters. Once it's all written over a single fraction, I can even write it like this. I can even say x plus 2 by x minus 3 equals 2. Once it's over on the top, the denominator is equal to each other. The left-hand side and the right-hand side equal each other. So here what we end up with is 3x minus 4 is equal to 2. X and 2x is 3x, and plus 2 and minus 6 is minus 4, and that equals 2. And then I just solve it as normal. So it depends which way you find it easiest to do. If you find it easiest to multiply by the least common multiple, the lowest common multiple, as I did here, or you find it easiest to write it as a single fraction, like here. It's up to you. It is hard though, so you might need to practice those. This is a substitution or an evaluation. Substitution, evaluation. So in this one, this is our formula or our rule. These are the numbers we're subbing in. I'm going to do minus 3p plus 4q plus 2r. So minus 3 times 2 plus 4 by minus 1 plus 2 by 3. So minus 6 minus 4 plus 6 is equal to minus 4. Okay, so in question 7, here, subbing in, I get negative 4 when I add them in. Number 8, again, p is 2, so 5 by 2 minus 3 by q, 3 by minus 1 plus 7. So 10 minus 3 by minus 1 is plus 3 plus 7, so that's going to be 20. And the third one, 3pq means 3 times p times q, minus 3rs is 3 times 3 times minus 2. So 3 by 2 is 6, by minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 3 by 3 is 9, by minus 2 is minus 18. So minus 6 plus 18, which is 12. And then finally, something that looks quite nasty, but because I'm only substituting in, it's not so bad. So this is what I'm being asked to substitute into. So if you remember, p is 2, q is minus 1, r is 3, and s is minus 2. So I'm going to have 4 by minus 1 squared plus 2 by 3 over 2 squared plus minus 2 squared. So what's that going to give me? That's going to give me 4 by 1 plus 6 over 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 6 over 8. So 10 over 8, or 5 over 4, which is 1 1/4. Okay, hopefully that all made sense to you. Ask me if you're not sure. Thank you. Bye-bye.